Got nothing to lose. Are you ready? Ready to go? Are you ready? Ready for more? Are you ready? Ready for me? Oh my my, oh my my. Are you ready? Ready and now to keep going. And I can't stop. Are you ready? Ready for me? Oh my my, oh my my. Are you ready?
All right, welcome guys to another episode of the Overland Show. We're on episode 6, and today we're talking about some practical tips in facing the world with pandemics. Interesting topic, but we'll get to that later in a bit. If we haven't met, I am Joel Pedro. I am the Chief Adventure Officer of Overland Kings, and we run an adventure outfitting shop, and they specialize in overland rigs. In short, we help people outfit for lifestyle of adventure. So welcome to the Overland Show. Yeah, if it's your first time to join us, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. And we are officially June 2 on ECQ. And we hope you're staying safe out there in your house or at work or at play, wherever it is. Tonight's show is going to be a little different, guys, for the guys who are watching. And again, we'd like to thank you for watching all the time. We're going to be talking about 3 major aspects of preparing before heading back out with your vehicle. And we're going to do a talk about vehicle preps primarily. So watch out for that in a bit. We're also going to be talking about gear preps. What are things that we need to prepare? And the last, but I think probably the most important thing that we may neglect all the time, it's called self-help or lifestyle preparation as we face a whole new world out there, a whole new world.
A new fantastic
Yes.
point of view. No one to tell us no.
Yeah. So again, you're tuned into the first adventure outdoor show in the Philippines, live on YouTube and Facebook, where we talk about anything about cars, vehicle builds, adventure travel, gear talk, and basically whatever you want us to talk about. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, like and subscribe us on YouTube at Overland Kings. So without further ado, let me introduce to you my partner in crime. As usual, he's an advertising director, a fellow member in Christ, an overlander, and also, a good brother. Let's welcome Mr. Jake Soriano.
What's up, guys? It's nice to be here again. It's another Tuesday, another fun show lined up. Hey, Joel, how are you?
How are you? I'm good.
I haven't
Bro,
seen
would
you
you
in a while, huh? Long time, huh?
It should seem like that in a show, right? So guys, just for the guys who are watching out there, matagal na kaming magkausap, almost like every other hour or something.
Planning, fixing, technical issues.
Technical issues.
It's always a technical issue, but we're here today. We're ready to bring you guys a good show. It's gonna be fun tonight, right, Joel?
It's gonna be fun. Hey guys, if you're here, come on, message us on the side and let us know where you're watching from. Are you watching from SpaceX? Are you watching
from the ISS?
From the NASA Center? Are you watching, or are you just watching from, I don't know,
your
from
bathroom,
your kids?
from your toilet, from
toilet.
Where are you watching from?
Yeah, so give us a message and tell us where you're watching from. Jake,
yes.
episode
What's
6.
up? Huh? What is that? What's that?
Episode 6.
Episode 6. Can you believe it? It's been 6 weeks. That
Are you
went
tired
by
of me?
really quick. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
I think my
Hi, Sir
wife
Francis.
my wife would be.
Bulacan.
I think my
Yeah.
wife would be happy to hear that. But I'm just kidding. It's like,
I know, we've come a long way.
You guys spend too much time together, like all the
I know,
time. And then she gave me a haircut the other day. Baka that's
Yep.
why she was angry. She went a little bit too much.
Yeah, but I'm happy to be here, and you know what? We're happy that you guys are here and you're watching. So a quick shout out for the guys, Sir Alex. Thank you for joining us. Wow, bro, from the Cordillera Mountains. That's pretty near SpaceX.
Wow.
That's probably as high as we can go in the country. So watching from Zambales. All right, I want to Sir Liam. Your place is my target to go to. Cagayan de Oro. Nice. Hello, guys. Hi, Sir Chris. Hi, Jaco. Thanks for joining. All right, so Jake, let's head right into it.
Yeah, let's get right into it. So what's our first topic, Joel?
Okay, so if you heard our intro, if you just joined us, we're going to be talking about, are you ready for the whole new world out there? Right? Ganda ng topic, di ba? Aladdin na Aladdin.
Aladdin talaga.
So we're going to be talking about how to prepare for a whole new world. And tonight we have in store for you. You're not going to be just hearing from me and Jake the whole night. Don't worry.
We
okay?
have some really important and nice guests on the show tonight.
Yeah. We're gonna have somebody who will be talking about prepper gear, and we're gonna have somebody who will talk about lifestyle and health. So yeah, but more importantly, I'm excited with the prizes that we're giving away.
Parang we need that now. We got some good prizes lined up.
Yeah. So in the first part of our segment today, we're going to talk about vehicle preparation. All right. So we will head right into it. So before we go out, let's go. How to prepare yourself for a whole new world. Let's talk about overlander tips for vehicle preparation. Jake, ano ba bang unang pag-uusapan natin dito?
Well, I wanna see what you put together.
Okay. The first thing, let's talk about cars. So let me just show you our deck. So,
My deck.
yeah, the deck.
My deck. Prepare the
Hindi,
deck.
hindi naman.
Oh, let's see.
Deck,
Let's see nga.
let's prepare. Hindi siya deck. Ano lang siya? Visuals.
Mga 90 slides. Ganun. No, guys, we're just kidding. We're not preparing a complete deck.
Si Doc, 90 slides. Yan. Okay. So, the first thing we have to prepare for is this. Is it showing?
Nope, nothing's coming
Yeah.
up. There it is. There it
you go,
is.
there you go. Okay. So, the first thing we want to talk about, guys, is the vehicle. Okay. Vehicle prep. When we're talking about vehicles, I think one of the most important things is when we go out there is make sure that your car is clean. All right. I think the key word right now is disinfection. Right. Disinfection.
Yes.
So one of my number one. Okay. Clean out your vehicle. If it's been sitting there, vehicle tip number one: clean out your vehicle. So when I say clean out, these are the pictures, right? There's a steering wheel, all the surfaces that you will touch. Yeah, the surfaces, the steering wheel, the shift knob, the handbrake, the door handles, the top of the the top of the dashboard. Those are the first things I think first that you got to clean out. So some suggestions on how to clean it out is, of course, use your alcohol, but better yet, we have products like these. So it's called Back to Clean. So this is a Back to Clean Mavic Clean. So it's all organic. So stuff like this could work. So you just spray it on top of your vehicle to disinfect, right? So that's the first thing.
That's
Second on my list.
Very, very important.
Simple lang. Second on my list. Yeah.
Quick tip for guys trying to keep your car clean. One way to keep your car clean is to clean your car after you use it. Don't leave any papers and trash and stuff. You know, sometimes we get tamad to clean the car. Even I experience it a lot. I get home, I'm tired, don't want to bring down the trash, don't want to wipe whatever's, that could be with any germs or whatever. But try to do it when you get home, and then that makes the whole cleaning process a lot faster.
Clean out your car. Okay, how about this? Is this how it looks like? Okay, very good eh. When we're getting on, talagang merong my mouse is dying. Talagang kanina wala namang problema yung mouse. Wala sa timing ang mouse eh. Yan.
Wow, linis ng kotse.
Yan, ganyan kadumi dapat ang kotse. So clean out your vehicle interior. Okay, next, let's go to the next one. I think the next one for me is tip number 2, all right? Check out your tire pressure, all right? Take out your tire pressure. If your car has been sitting there for a long time in your garage, most probably the last 2 months, your tire has lost tire pressure. So make sure. What are things that you can check? Make sure it's at least 30 PSI. Go to your gas station, or if you have a tire gauge, 30 PSI. And then check all 4 wheels. So definitely bumaba yan, okay? Tip number 3. Open your hood. If you haven't opened your hood, yet in your lifetime, okay, there's a switch underneath. There's a switch underneath the dashboard, and just click that. So if you click that, it'll pop. And then you know what? What do you check? Number 1 I check is fluids, all right? Check your coolant fluid. Most of the time, if you look at a radiator box, there would be a line there. May min-max yan. So check your fluids. If it's low, top up. Right? If you haven't gotten your car serviced, it's a good time to do that. So top it up.
Quick tip: if you can't see through the top of the lid of the container, Joel, what's the tip there? You put a flashlight, right?
Where? Oh yeah. That's a good tip. Hack. If you want to check fluid levels, just put your flashlight on the container. It'll reflect the fluid liquid on the car. So yeah. Give us a second. Jake, I'll turn you over for a minute. Let me just fix my mouse, yeah?
Okay, while you're fixing your mouse, let's just say hi to our viewers who are tuned in today. Hi, Jan. Welcome to the show. Hi, Sir Hubert, watching from Makati City. And Ronald Tan. Ron Torons from QC. And hello also to Raj.
Yeah, Jan. Okay.
Jaco, what's up, Jaco? Chris Cobo. Hi to my wife, Ria, who's watching, who has a badge of she's a faithful fan. Hi
Hey
also to
guys,
Kat. Kat Riambo. Is Kat here?
you're
Yeah,
joining us
she's here.
now. Yeah, Kat's there. Message us, okay, from where you're watching from. We're gonna give the prize to the person who's watching furthest away.
Ooh.
Furthest away from us. Okay, furthest
Whoa.
away.
So kung nasa ISS ka, medyo default.
Kung nakasakay ka sa, if the us astronauts actually message us, that will make my day.
That'll make our week.
Our week. I know, right? We will give away, how about this? Let's give away, I'm giving away the Bacta Clean, Mavic Clean, all right? To the furthest location. Please don't lie. Pag yung send location nyo nasa Pasay City, hindi alam natin. Yeah, so the furthest away will get this Bacta Clean. Yeah, Mavic Clean. Yeah, we're giving this away. All right? So, yeah, so message now.
A few more hellos. Hi to Ron from Makati. Hi to my friend Jego. Hi, Marlon. Welcome to the show, guys.
All right, we're back. We're cool. We're good, bro. I'm going to head back to it. Tip number 3.
Tip number 3. Let's go.
Tip number 3. Again, I'm coming from an overlander's perspective. If you have a winch in your vehicle, all right, this is a good time to run your winch before you head out. So pull it out, run the cable. You know, how long has your winch been sitting there? Pull it out, dump it in a basket. No, not in a basket. Dump
Not
it
in a basket. You can dump it in the trash can, you know.
Dump it in dump it on what do you call it?
A pail.
A pail with water.
A pail of water.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what went away again, bro? Guess what went away?
Your
My
light.
lights went away.
Calling help. Send help. Send help.
You know what? We're gonna roll with it. Yeah, but it's not a problem. So yeah, thank you for messaging us. So far, I think one of the furthest is Cagayan de Oro, Sir Paulito. Pasig, do I have a chance in winning?
We'll get back to you on that.
If you're in Pasig, USA, yes. General Trias. Okay, so far ang pinakamalayo Cagayan de Oro. Yeah. But anyway, we appreciate it. Don't worry, guys.
Watching from the sun daw si Raymond Abela. Watching from the sun. Parang anong klaseng sun yan?
Kat, we'll just see what we can give you later. From Mexico, okay, Pampanga. Broadcast from your truck, more reliable. Oh, Greyman Wolf. Hi, sir. Nice. Thank you for joining us. Oh, tuloy tayo.
All right, go. Let's go. Tip 4.
4 ba? 5?
5. Saan na?
Okay, my tip number 5. Okay, take
Yeah.
this time before you go out to look at the map. Oh, di ba?
Mm.
You know why I say that? You know, this is a good time. After GCQ, everybody's itching to go out, right? So, you know what? One of my hacks before we go out, one of the ways we find new locations as overlanders is you check Google Maps, right? Put it out and search the map. You know, it's a good time to plan out what locations you want to go to, what locations are nice to see, right? This is the right time to do it. So that's tip number 5 before you go out.
I like that tip.
Yan. And my last tip, okay? Actually, last 2 tips. So 7 tips. Weird, no? 7 tips. Number 7, train yourself before you go out. You know, I think yung GCQ staying at home, this is the best time to learn something new. This is the best time to, like for us, well, we're learning how to live stream, we're learning to do a show. Train yourself, right? What are things I think overlanders should train for? Train yourself on first aid, right? Train some basic things. Train yourself on self-recovery. Pwede rin yun. Or train yourself on how to fix your camping equipment, right?
Go, Joel. What did you train yourself with during this quarantine? Anong new skill mo?
Yung seryoso o yung hindi seryoso?
Sabihin natin seryoso. Sige, let's just pretend it's serious.
Yeah. Okay. Guys, kahit pa paano, right? Just believe us for a little bit that we train. I trained myself how to run YouTube ads and Facebook ads, bro. I attended like a serious webinar for that. How
Wow.
about you, Jake? What did you train yourself with?
I trained myself this how to sleep a little longer and actually
Longer.
sleep a little longer. Yeah, that's hard to do. When you're trying to sleep and you can't sleep now and you just force yourself to sleep. It's kind of hard. I'm just kidding, guys. I've been learning how to live stream. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
look
Oh,
at us.
last na. Let's head into our next guest. They're getting tired of us. Okay.
Oh, let's go.
Last camping kit. Okay, this is a good time before heading out as an overlander. Prepare your kit. Yan. You gotta prepare. Like for your example, are you running low on propane? Diba?
Propane?
Evaluate. If you have a kitchen, diba? Are you running low? Any screws or bolts in your car? Check your roof rack. Check your. Diba? That's a good time to prep check before going back out. Yeah,
I agree.
Yung mga, yan. So that's the first part. If you're just joining us, we're doing Are You Ready for GCQ? And that's the first part. Vehicle preparation.
Sorry, I just wanted to do that again.
Gusto mo yata sumayaw ako dito.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Okay,
Next topic.
Let's go. All right, so we're going to the next topic. In the next topic, we've invited a special friend of ours, a good friend of ours, to talk about prepping and how to prepare your go bags, prepare your bags for the GCQ, or just general safety disinfecting precautions before we head out back there. So our next guest is Patric and Miko. They're disaster preparedness advocates. Sabi na dito sa prep, been preparing since Typhoon Yolanda when they're not on their day jobs, right? Patric is a member of the Wilderness Search and Rescue. WISAR? WISAR. WISAR na lang. Yan. While Miko is the Pinoy Pepper Bazaar, heads Pepper Bazaar, that organizes events related to disaster preparedness. So, guys, let's give a round of applause to our first guest for tonight, Patric and Miko.
Hello.
Hi, guys. Welcome to the show, guys. Nice
Thanks
to
for
have
having
you.
us.
Yeah,
You know what?
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
actually excited for what you guys are going to be teaching us today. Prepping has actually been something that I don't do, been meaning to do, but yeah, I think you guys are the perfect people to have a chat with. So thanks for joining us.
The best time to start.
It
Yeah,
is.
no,
I agree.
Start.
I completely agree.
Alam mo, nag-brown out ba sa inyo, Miko, during the ECQ?
No, we're lucky. Walang
lucky.
brown out.
We actually had a brownout here, would you believe that? And the generator came in play.
Oh, I know someone who ordered the generator from you, di ba?
Someone from Bulacan.
Friend natin pareho yan eh. Nanonood din ngayon. Nandyan yan. Hi, Chris! What's up, Chris? I know you're there.
He's been here since the beginning.
Yan.
Oh, Joel, your generator that came in handy at that night, no?
One night lang siya handy.
Well,
Tapos wala.
at least you were ready. That's the whole point about prepping. At least you were ready with the
Better have
worst
it
case
and not
scenario.
need it when you did not have it.
Tama naman. So anyway, well, Patric and Miko, thank you for joining us quickly tonight, and we're really privileged to have you guys with us. So
Sure.
game na tayo.
Let's get
Yeah.
straight into it.
Do you have any questions to start with?
Well, okay.
Yes, Jake. Go ahead.
First question: What especially now, right? Miko and Patrick. I mean, when we go out in GCQ, there's a lot of uncertainty. We can run into a lot of things, and you always want to be prepared. Especially that there's still no cure. There's still no. We're still not sure about the virus and who can have it. What are some things that's good for us to carry around, and in terms of like also our safety and all of that? What do you guys recommend? What do you normally carry?
Well, I think for the past 2-3 months, what we've been doing so far, we think we still have to continue that. I think sa 2 to 3 months na yun na practice na rin naman natin what works for us.
Yes.
There's magkakaiba yan yung situation. So for us, what we normally do is just, really being practical. So I am a mother, and I stay at home while Patrick is work from home, but he started actually
Going
going.
back to the office recently.
Okay.
So,
Oh, back to
magkaiba
work.
kami ng gear. Yeah, magkaiba kami ng gear. Plus, ako kasi yung designated na grocery. So,
Yes.
magkaiba kami. Plus, Patrick is asthmatic. So, well, dati
Well,
asthmatic
yeah.
siya. Pero mas mahirap siyang huminga kung sa mga
Ah.
regular mask. So, we adapt to that kind of situation on how to relieve him of his, find
And make it more comfortable to
make
wear
it
masks.
right,
Yeah.
right, because the mask, I'm sure you've tried masks
Yes,
on.
of course.
Different types of masks.
Grabe, parang
Are there masks that are much easier to breathe in? Because I personally, I've never worn a mask until Taal volcano erupted. That was the very first time I wore a mask. And personally, when the first time I wore it, I was like, I'm dying. This is so difficult to breathe. Is it really like this? But then you're saying now there's a lot of different masks that you can breathe better, and like maybe pros and cons to that.
yes, actually, well, I'm not sure if you've seen the regular surgical mask. Of course, we all know about it already. And then the
Yes.
N95s, we've seen different N95s. There's N95 yung walang bilog sa gilid.
Mhm.
Yung may valve, they call it valve. They
Valve,
have
okay.
as a valve because it makes it easier
To
for
breathe
the
out.
wearer to breathe out.
Okay.
But of course, you're being selfish kasi ikaw,
Safe ka.
safe ka.
Pero when you breathe out through the valve, it doesn't filter anything.
Ganun ba yun?
You can be exposed to whatever you're carrying if you're carrying anything.
All right.
But
I
that's
had no
easier
idea.
for you to breathe. What he actually carries is this one.
Okay, can I see? Can I see what you guys have?
This one.
Ooh, really? Okay, yan ah.
Yun. So this one is called a
3M 6300.
3M 6300. The
Respirator.
6300 is actually, it refers to the size. So 6300 is a large
Yeah.
size, I believe.
6200 is the medium. 6100
Okay.
is
So these are 3M respirators.
Wow. That
This
looks
is the
pretty
valve type.
intense.
This the filter. So this
Okay.
N95, and then this the valve. There are some people who 3D print stuff so that you can put another type of filter on the exhaust valve, so
Okay.
you don't harm anyone in the process of breathing out.
Okay. Okay. That's nice, ah.
Ang maganda kasi dito, it is a bit more expensive. Actually, not a bit more. It's expensive. But it's an investment because what you change is the filters lang, the sides.
And when I bought this a few years ago, it was around 900 pesos only, complete set na.
Wow.
The filters, may extra filters pang kasama. So 900 pesos before.
Not bad.
Bro, para nakakatakot suotin sa labas yan ah. Para kung sino yung kalaban ni Batman, bro? Si
Bane.
Bane. Si Bane.
Si Bane, di ba? I've seen those masks like that. Yeah. Jake, hindi
Yo.
talaga tayo mawala sa technical difficulty, Talagang kasama sa
Never
storya
ending.
natin.
Welcome back to the show,
Eto-
Joel Pedro. Welcome
Yeah,
back.
so you should welcome me back, bro. Like everything shut down. Everything. My mic, my audio, my video, the light on the left. Kulang na lang mahulog yung TV sa likod.
Kulang na lang mawala yung internet mo.
No.
Wag mawala. Pero tuloy.
Tuloy.
So guys, I didn't ditch Jake. It just happens. Okay. So
Right,
so we talk about the mask. Go ahead, Jake.
So Patrick, that's what you wear on a daily basis, right?
When he has to go out, kasi mas malakas yung resistensya ko kesa sa kanya. So that's why I'm the one who goes out. And I just
Okay.
use the normal N95. But
Alright.
since we have a lot of surgical masks, more than the N95, what I do is I put a surgical mask in front of the N95 so I can prolong the life of my N95.
It serves as
Okay.
a pre-filter, parang pre-filter.
I didn't know you can do that. You can actually prolong N95 mask usage.
now that we have a shortage of N95 masks, that's what people in the hospitals do also. Even in the States, they put on the surgical mask in front of the N95 because it protects the filter ng N95. Kasi yun naman yun di ba? Pagka completely na use na lahat ng filter ng N95, then that's when it's discarded already.
And you can notice it also.
So,
you have
so
more
N95 on the front, and then filter over the N95. Tama ba?
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting yun. Okay, go ahead. That's a good thing.
I want to throw out a question to the guys and our viewers. What are you guys wearing on a daily basis? Do you choose to wear the surgical masks, the N95s, or also like one of the ones that Patric wears, the 3M? What is your weapon of choice on your everyday adventures out into GCQ?
To be honest,
tama ba to? Ganyan. Yan yung ginagawa.
Yan.
So N95 in the bottom, and then surgical mask on the top.
Yes. That's the way. Okay, I learned something new today.
I never thought about that, huh? Pero bro, hindi na sinabi na part na after 10 minutes, ikaw hinimatay na dahil hindi ka na makahinga. Wala na oxygen.
Wala na.
Ito naman si Miko, that was the
Nalimutan na yung part na yun, di ba? After 10 minutes, dead.
Kaya
anyway, okay.
I was going to say, because I choose the places that I go to. So if I know that I'm going out under like a sun, syempre, if I have to go to Mercury Drug, the Mercury Drug near us, ang pila nasa labas. So it's under the sun. So ang init. So, those things I have to take into consideration. What I have to wear, what I have to bring. Kasi ang init, sa totoo lang. I'm not used to wearing masks before this.
Yeah.
So you gather information first before you go out.
Yeah.
Where you're going.
Or if I'm just going to be in the car, I think, Joel, if you can pull up the mask that I sent you, the picture of the mask that I sent you.
Yes, so if it does not shut down on me. Okay, go. I'll pull it up.
Yeah, so
Which one?
The FFP2.
Which
I'm
mask?
in the car lang.
Okay.
I use the FFP2 mask, which is just like
black.
a black, nakita nyo na parang black na
parang foam
manifest foam type na mask siya. Because that's breathable.
Is this it?
Yes, the one on the right,
okay.
The one that says, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Pai
Tai, PPD, mask. That one kasi.
Okay.
Manifest siya. So I'm not sure about filtration. If I'm just in the car, if I have to get something lang from our gate, kasi hindi sila pinapapasok. Sa subdivision. That's what I use. Or if I have to go with Patric, in the car, diba, there's the rule na you have to wear masks in the car.
Right.
That's the one I use.
Okay. So, what do you call this number of this type of mask, Miko? What do you call this number? Yung PT? May number ba yan if we're gonna buy?
Actually, when it was told to me, I was told it was FFP2, but FFP2 kasi is a type of
FFP2.
P2. FFP2 is a type of N95, which is produced which adheres to a European standard. I'm not sure if this is really an FFP2, but it is a mask.
All right. So, guys, just to, they're saying, what we're talking about are different types of masks. So, we start with what do you call the big crazy mask that you call that? Yung pang-gas mask. Respirator. So, that's for extreme cases. And then we go to N95. And then a hack there was a N95 and cover it with a, what do you call it? Surgical. So that you can prolong your N95, which are harder to come by. And then the last but not the least, if you're in the car, tama ba? If you're in the car, just use this FFP2 mask, which is the thinnest type of mask to just para mas comfortable, I suppose. Tama ba?
Yeah. Or just your surgical mask, or like you see a lot of those cloth masks being sold on the streets or on Facebook. For me, I believe that's good for in the car.
With people you know. But if you're like sharing a ride with TNVS or something, that's different na.
All right. So that's awesome. That's awesome. So great tips. Great tips.
We have some
All right.
comments here. Ogilvy Cruz says uses the 3M. Carolyn uses the N85. Gray Man, he has a question. Is it lycra material? I'm not sure what that is. Do you guys know what that is?
Sir Louis, Lycra?
No, it's not Lycra. Lycra
Not
is
lycra.
no, it's not.
But, ano lang siya, basta manipis lang siya. If I can get it later, I'll show it to you. I think
Awesome.
people might have questions on cloth masks. There's a lot of cloth masks being sold on the internet, no? Because of kulang nga yung masks natin.
And I think in the States they're promoting the use of homemade cloth masks.
Yeah. So how is that?
Yeah.
A lot of them are washable. But
Is that a good thing?
okay naman. But
As long as you follow proper decontamination procedures, like even before going inside the house, you wash it already. Just think of when you're outside, just think of everything is covered in paint. Whatever you touch, you bring inside the house. So if you touch your face, touch your cell phone or a knife or whatever, you should decontaminate those parts all the time before going into
Okay.
the house.
Magpa-plug na ako. Ito ang aking mask. Tada!
Yan, ang ganda.
Nice.
Oh, di ba?
Yan.
Ito, amoy pabango ko. Sinesprayan ko ng pabango ko.
Toothbrush din daw kayo before you put on a mask.
Oy, totoo yan. Alam mo, I've gone halfway out the door and ran back in.
Because you forgot.
On an N95 because I couldn't take my breath. Guys,
Don't forget.
Okay, for the guys who are watching, anybody of you who've ever umamin na kayo dyan, okay? Give us a thumbs up button if you've ever smelled your own breath under your mask, okay? Wag kayo
And then describe what it was like. Just kidding.
wag kayo magpanggap na hindi na naamoy, okay? So what I do, ako ganito ako eh. I use a surgical and then I covered it with that. Oh, pwede ba to? Pasado ba to, Miko?
Yes, yes.
Kasi pero ito style points lang to eh. Hindi ko lang matape na mukha akong galing hospital lagi.
Yeah, there's a cloth mask. Tama si Sir Grayman Wolf, no? With DOH, it says if you use those cloth masks if you're healthier, malisog. But you also what Joel is doing, the surgical, because there's no filter. Or if you use a cloth mask, you choose the proper materials.
Like tightly woven.
There are some who sell tightly woven materials. Recommended daw are the canvas and denim materials. I know of somebody who is selling those kinds of masks. Yung talagang, ganyan talaga siya.
And there's space where you can insert your own filter if you want.
Plus, merong iba kasi maikli eh. I've seen some. Dito lang yung mask, di ba?
Bitin.
Ayan, yan. Gusto kong topic yan. Guys, please lang. Do not wear your mask like that, di ba? Parang you know, this is like when people turn on, for me, like my pet peeve on this is like when people, you know, guys, when you're driving, okay, just a quick for driving. If you're driving and then it's raining, okay, when it's raining, please do not turn on your double hazard signal, okay? It does not help you. That parang, di ba, that makes it worse. You don't know if the car is turning left or it's turning right, and it does not make you any more visible than you're not invisible without a double hazard. So yun lang. So when it's raining, please just turn on your fog lamps or a park light. Okay na yun, di ba? Just if you talaga, the double blinking lights makes it crazy. So anyway.
I agree.
So that's my thing. So that is the same as wearing your mask like this, okay? Huwag ka na lang mag-mask. Sama mo yung ilong.
So, you know what that means.
Okay, guys, we gotta pause. All right, Jake, your show.
All right, guys. So it's a time of the night where we're gonna give away another Back to Clean spray. Joel, can you display it there for us?
Yeah, back to clean.
Back to clean spray. Okay, the question for
Ay,
tonight.
sorry. Ito, yeah. Go.
Ayun. Back to clean
Sorry,
spray.
my
Okay,
camera's
guys.
dead.
First one to comment will get the spray. Okay, our question tonight is very, very simple. We just mentioned it. Actually, Joel, do you have a question? Because I think this is too easy. Wait, nawala yung voice mo. Wala kang nakamute ka ata.
So I said, yeah, just go for it. We have a few of these to give away. So guys, back to clean, Marvic Clean instantly kills germs and bacteria. So you can spray it. Okay, sabi ng ano is you can spray it on yourself, and you can spray it. Yeah, yan daw. Okay.
Mabango ba?
Edible ba? Edible?
Walang amoy eh. So I guess it's unscented. Hindi siya pabango, okay? Disinfectant siya. So yeah, we're giving you the 1% used bottle, okay? So yeah. For that. Go, Jake, what's the question?
Okay, the question is, what is the one big no-no to wear when you wear your surgical masks? Go.
Go. First message, first comment wins it.
Go. Yeah,
Okay,
first one.
what is the question? We give it a minute.
All right.
What's the question?
What's the question?
What is that
Number
one tip,
no-no.
big no-no when you're wearing your surgical mask? All right. In the meantime, we can proceed. Joel, what's next? Do you have a question for Pat and Miko?
No, you go ahead.
Ayan,
Alright.
touching
Miko,
na.
Pat, ano pa bang...
Sorry, I'm
kasi
still-
meron pa tayong isang guest kung anong gusto mong
Yeah.
gawin. Yep.
ito yung, sorry, I don't know how, if you can see it. Ito yung mask na sinasabi ko kanina. So,
Okay.
yan, medyo manipis siya. Basically, I think everyone has been doing this the past few months as well. But yung alcohol and
Cutacep.
what we use is the Cutacep.
Okay.
That can't be found. That's only in hospitals. Doc Candy would have that. Pero hindi na bibili yan.
Sa Rockwell. May nagsabi sa akin
Yeah,
na
sa
may
mga
pwede daw sa
altatitas.
Rockwell.
Huh?
Eh, marami kang connection para makakuha ng Cutacep.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, bro. I only got that when I had my shoulder operated on. Saka ako nakakuha ng Cutacep.
It dries your hands very quickly though. Your skin dries your hands. Kaya, tsaka ang mahal niya, kaya ano siya, I interchange with alcohol. Depende kung what I touch or where I go. If I know I go to a very, very high traffic, high risk area, then I use this one. But if it's ano lang, yung parang dyan lang, wala masyadong tao, then I use my 70% alcohol. Aside from that, yeah, I have my COVID bag. Some people use just their plastic bag. Some
Ziplocs
people
are good.
Ziplocs para maitapon nila or after. But for me,
What's
I
your COVID
use
bag? Can I see your COVID bag?
Hindi cheap
This
yan.
is my COVID bag.
Dry bag.
Dry bag.
It's a dry bag, yes.
Okay, cool.
My reasoning for doing a dry bag is that parang when I go home, na, di ba ano ba yun?
Well, we follow certain decontamination procedures before stepping inside the house. Eh. So,
Tama ba
we-
yung picture na pinapakita ko? Yeah.
Yes, that's correct.
Yan.
Same, yeah. So before I go inside the main part of the house, they spray me with some kind of disinfecting solution para yung dry bag ko hindi pumapasok sa loob, hindi nababasa yung gamit ko sa loob. Kasi hirap din eh.
I see.
That's
So the dry
actually
bag
pretty
is for your
smart.
valuables, tama ba? You put your phones in there, ganun ba yun? Or how do
Yes.
what do you put in the dry bag? Okay.
Yeah, I put basically I just, alam mo naman ang bag ng babae, maraming laman, diba? But this COVID
Tell me about it.
This COVID season, I had to trim it down and think of only what I really need to bring out because I don't want it to get wet. I don't want it to get Lysol. So I just bring my wallet, bring my cell phone,
Okay.
car key, and alcohol. That's
Okay.
it.
Ito ba yung Okay, I got it. Is this your spray? Give me a second. Yeah. This is the spray, right? Yeah.
Yes, the one on the left that looks like for gardening.
Okay.
Because it is for gardening.
Buto na lang, it's not,
Sige.
you're not using a pressure washer, but bigla, pressure washer na gamit, patay.
Okay, guys.
That's not just gonna get the germs off, that's gonna get your skin off.
Parang depende kung anong spray mo dyan, no? So, guys, in short, no, I think at this time, what we're trying to say is, I think there are tons of disinfectants and masks out there. But, my personal take on this thing, make sure when you're buying these things, make sure you get the FDA approved ones. Make sure that they're the liquids that you're buying are not just made out of a backyard somewhere. There's nothing against, I have nothing against selling something at this time. But it's also good to have safety measures. Because sometimes, what I realize, if you just buy anything and you don't know what's inside, and you could be buying the wrong thing and it could be more harmful, and that would defeat the right? It would be, paano kung yung nabili mong alcohol, kala mo alcohol, pero yung laman tubig, na hinaluan lang ng 20% alcohol, right? So this is where there are tons of brands that are FDA approved. And what FDA approval gives you is a peace of mind that what you're buying is something that has been checked at least from a professional point of view. There's a valid percentages. You have the right IPA. You have the right ethyl alcohol. Because if you get the wrong percentage, it actually doesn't kill bacteria. Just to give you a trivia on that. And that's from the other side of our business that I'm learning also now. Better make sure what's written on the label is exactly the same as the label. Yeah. So get the real stuff. It doesn't hurt to be real, right? Not necessarily the most expensive, pero make sure it's legit. Yeah. So what? With that, guys. What? What did you say?
Even with masks, it's the same. There are a lot of fakes or cheap, or alam mo
It
na
may
yun.
give you a false sense of security, but it won't actually protect you, though. So you better it's better
Do
to
your research,
do your research.
All right. So to our viewers out there, so far, what we've tackled so far is we started from the outside. So we talked about before going out on GCQ. We talked about the car vehicle preparations. Now we have tackled with Miko and Patric on what are the stuff that we need to do. And with that, I'm gonna head straight into our third part. But you know what? I'm sure there are tons more questions for Miko and Pat, but I don't want to cut short also because this part is also equally super important.
This is super important.
So all of the questions you have, just throw it in the comments. We'll try to answer it later at the end of the show. And if we have time, we'll go back to it. But this one, the third part that I want to talk about, it's called lifestyle and health preparation. So we talked about gear, we talked about cars. Now let's talk about ourselves. Wait, that didn't sound right. Let's talk about how to protect. Let's talk about how to protect ourselves, right? Mali Jake, di ba? So mali yung intro eh.
It's okay.
So let me introduce you our next guest. Our next guest is Dr. Carice Diana Drilon Dalman. Matakot ka sa pangalan, okay? Known also as Doc Candy. Her patients and colleagues, she's a functional and integrative medicine physician. And I know her as the person who my wife works with. She's also the CEO and the owner of Centro Holistico, an integrative health and wellness clinic with the goal of promoting and spreading the practice of integrative medicine. All right. She is currently the medical director of the clinic. Let's all welcome Doc Candy.
What's up? What's up?
Hey,
Okay, Doc Candy. I'm giving you the full screen. All right. You have the full screen till later. So I'm going to go get my snap. Joke lang.
We're actually gonna head out now.
We're going to leave Doc Candy to
1 hour lecture na.
yung 1 hour. So
Yung 1 hour
we'll see you in the
lecture na
morning sa sunrise. Doc Candy, welcome to the show.
Yes,
Thank you for
welcome
having
back.
me. Hello.
I'm really excited for this part. I mean, I think this is a lot of people neglect and then they forget that if they go out, they just wear a mask, they'll be good. But at the end of everything, it really is your health, right? That we really need to be careful and take care of. So this is an
Definitely.
exciting topic.
Yeah.
Doc Candy, I'm
Yes.
giving you the floor. So we're talking about, so nag-start tayo sa kotse, no? So vehicle, where you're outside, and then protecting yourself. Now,
Self.
protecting the inside. Yan, diba? So
Inside
we're
of
talking
your
about
body.
lifestyle and health. Oh, yan. So
Yes.
what are, let's talk about, let's say, 5 practical tips of
Okay.
protecting yourself. Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
I think one basic thing that we have to remember is we have an innate protection, like our immune system is there for a reason. So it's our immune system that, like, whenever you get whatever type of virus, may it be like the flu virus or the COVID virus, it's there to protect us. But at the same time, whenever our immune systems are activated, we get more inflamed. So inflammation, I think, yeah, you're gonna show one of my slides now. Go. Next slide, please. Okay. So basically, one of the things that
Yan.
yun, there you go. Okay. So,
Yan.
yeah,
Okay.
the immune system, it has several parts. Kasi iniisip lang ng mga tao minsan pag sinabi natin immune system, it's all about drinking vitamins, but we don't really know what's going on. So, in our bodies, maraming iba-ibang parts yan. So, in our lymphatic vessels, our thymus, our skin is actually part of our immune system, our tonsils, etc. So all of these things, they play a role. So it's really to protect us. It's our first line of defense. So for example, like for the COVID virus, when you get it
Yeah.
na, it lodges in you get it through the respiratory system. That's why we have to wear masks, diba? So like what Pat and Miko were saying kanina, the reason why we wear masks is for us not to kill the virus. Okay, so when we inhale it and then you get it in your lungs, that's when it wreaks havoc, and then it creates a lot of it. Basically, makes your immune system go overdrive. Now, one of the things that happens when your immune system goes on overdrive is you create a lot of inflammatory processes in your body, and that's what actually kills you. Now, if you notice, if you guys were like watching the news, etc., like earlier on, the ones that are actually succumbing to the disease are the ones that are actually sick to begin with. So yung may mga maraming sakit, may hypertension, may diabetes, may asthma, taas ng blood sugar, mga hindi control, may mga cancer, because their baseline inflammation, their bodies in the first place are not healthy enough to withstand any type of illness. Kumbaga tamaan lang sila ng whatever
Guys,
virus, 'di ba? Yan
by
na.
by the way, sa lahat ng listeners, no, this is a 30,000 seminar per head. Okay, so later you can add. Hindi to libre, okay? Yung slide na yun, ano yan, 5,000 per slide.
5,000 yan.
27 slides. So pagsamantalahan nyo na to.
I'm
Hindi
not
ko
good.
ma-afford yan.
We don't have to show everything.
Bank account details are at.
I'm happy with the
So
bottle of red wine.
we're showing 4 slides. The rest you have to pay.
Nagya kayo.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Doc Candy. Go ahead.
Okay, so there.
Seryoso
So,
na eh.
seryoso na. So yun, iba pang di ba laging narinig natin, like the healthcare workers are the ones who are actually succumbing to the disease. Because
Right.
also, when imagine they're the ones taking care of the of the COVID positive patients. So the viral load is so high. So the more virus you inhale, the more that your body has to activate its immune system, and the more that it creates a lot of inflammation. So that's what basically kills them. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, so
So it's
yun
the
yun.
amount of exposure in layman's term, right? The
Yes,
amount of exposure, the number of times.
yes. And
Yeah.
your baseline inflammation. So if you're already inflamed in the first place, like you eat a lot of McDonald's every day, or like a lot of junk
Ouch!
food.
Ouch! I miss
no.
McDonald's
May
Oh
tinamaan ba?
no.
and
Diba?
Jollibee.
And Jollibee and whatever fast food and then you don't eat your gulay and your fruits. And I'm sure, Joel, you hear this every day in your life because Carolyn's your wife.
She just feeds me. I know I don't even
Right?
ask what it is anymore. Yeah, all the
Exactly.
colors of the rainbow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so just follow her.
that's what she feeds me.
So yun, so that's basically it. So like 'di ba sinabi nila ang dami ring asymptomatics, and usually the asymptomatics are the ones who are younger, the
Mhm.
healthier ones, because their immune systems can handle the disease. And of course, mas mababa yung viral load nila because maybe they wear a mask all the time or
Right.
mga ganyan. So you really have to protect not just physically but also the inside of your body.
So, Doc Candy, I'll make it a little bit more practical, no?
Yes.
You're talking about immune system. So,
Yeah.
I saw here, like, what are what are, let's say, most people, you said eating, right? You talk about eating. What's a good suggestion to really, number one or two things that you should normally eat every day, yan, on a normal meal?
Gulay, gulay, gulay.
Gulay,
Grabe.
Gulay, gulay, gulay.
So, yan.
There.
Gulay?
Yeah, okay.
Is potato a gulay?
Gulay. Gulay, gulay. Okay, so ganito. Why is food very important? Because everyone eats every day. Okay,
Okay.
that's the thing. Everyone eats every day. You can't live without food. Maybe you can go a few days without food with just water, but basically you need food every day to survive. And whatever you eat will dictate what type of health you have. Okay, or it's one of the things that really dictates your health. So the goal of food is to downregulate your immune response. So basically it's really to reduce the inflammation in your body. So if we go to the next slide, andyan yung mga dapat kainin.
Okay, ito. Ay.
Not yet. Hindi yan. Before that.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Dami kasing slide.
Sorry naman!
Yan.
Okay. So that's one of the things that you should eat. Now, when I say gulay, like literally, you guys have to eat your gulay. All
Parang
types
lahat
of
yan, hindi ko makain
Ha? Lahat yan, I'm sure pinapakain sa'yo ni Caroline. So, when
Parang
we say...
blender na lang na yata
Exactly. So, there are some people that are just not fans of vegetables. Like me personally, yung mga gulay na kinakain ko pili. But the rest of it, I throw it in a blender or I put it in the juicer so that I'll be able to get the different types of nutrients that I can get from the different colors of the rainbow. So, the goal is, like, even for kids, you can do this. Every day, you have like a coloring sheet. Then make sure that
Yeah.
they eat 3 colors a day. And then, so for example, or like for the younger ones,
Kailangan natin ng coloring sheet din
Oo, mga kahit matatanda.
Bro, the craziest I've eaten this break is the lasagna talong.
Oh, that's good.
That sounds pretty good, huh?
That's good.
And my wife didn't tell me it. It just said, just eat it. I'm like, what? Okay, looks like
Talong.
lasagna with macaroni. Pagkain ko, pating talong.
Hey guys, for our viewers, if you guys have any questions, just comment below.
Yeah.
And welcome to the ones who just tuned in. We're talking about our immune system, especially now that it's GCQ. So welcome to the show. Doc.
Today.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this one on the screen right now are the different colors of your gulay. So eat everything. Within the week, you should be able to eat all of the colors. And then every day, ideally, you get at least 9 to 13 servings of vegetables. So,
9 to 13!
So, sino dito ang nakaka 9 to
Pag
13?
sinabi mo 9 to 13, parang work hours ko yun 9 to 13.
Well, basically, if you're gonna plate it, just like fill up half of your plate with vegetables. The other 1/4 for your meats, like you can, and then the other 1/4 you can still have your carbs, like whatever type of carb you like. Like me, I eat rice on a daily basis, so just have my
Okay.
rice and then all of the gulay, and then the meat on one side. And then if gutom ka pa, you can. Ako kasi I'm not really. I don't really count calories. I
Yeah.
always believe that if you're still hungry, there's a reason why you're still hungry because you're still kulang with the food. But the important thing is you really moderate the other stuff and eat more of the gulay. Okay, because the gulay is the one that really has a lot of the nutrients.
Doc, what if I ate already, like, let's say, 5 slices of pizza, 6 slices, pero gutom pa rin ako? Ano ba yung... What does that
Gulay,
mean?
that says
Bro,
no, eh.
tawag dyan, lumabas ka na ng bahay. Matagal ka na hindi naglalakad, okay?
Pero no. Doc, I have a real question. Question. Because I'm not
sige.
a fan of veg. Can I replace it with fruits instead, or it really has to be a mix of both?
It's important to have a mix of both because fruits in general, they're higher in sugar. So even if it's the healthier sugar, it gets transformed to glucose at one point in your body. So you want to have a proper mix of, and if you keep on eating fruits, yun nga, iba-iba kasi yung nutrients for every type of gulay. So you want a lot of different nutrients in your body.
Okay. Wala bang shortcut yan, Doc? Can you just inject me with something while I'm sleeping or something?
Wala bang
I wish kasi, like, that's what one of the things also that they keep asking us, like our patients, like wala bang isang magic pill or drink that you can drink every day. Unfortunately, you cannot really out supplement a bad diet. Never. Like,
Yeah.
diba?
Doc, we
Never
have some
talaga.
questions, oh.
Yes.
Sabi niya dito, paano po pumayat? Maling show po yung na-attendan niya eh.
Puntaan mo po ako sa clinic.
Yeah. So check out
Papayat
Centro
tayo.
Holistico. So, but Sir Justin, thank you for joining us. We're just joking. You know how we are. We're just a little kolokoy in this show. But yeah, keep throwing in your questions. Yeah, Doc Candy is from Centro Holistico. So, yeah, so check them out. Doc,
Yes,
where are your
go
branches
ahead.
again?
Alabang,
Where are you-
Pasig, and Quezon City.
Okay, Alabang, Pasig,
And
UC.
Quezon
Right,
City.
there's three branches. Yep. So
Yep.
check them out. You know, pretty nice space to be in. It's not like a hospital. Doc, I'm assuming lahat ng pre-check na to be COVID safe are also done, right, for the hospital, for the
Yes.
clinic.
Yes, actually, we don't accept anyone right now that has any of the symptoms of COVID. So that's one of the things that we do to protect our other patients as well. And every 2 weeks, we check our staff. All of the doctors that are going on duty, all of our staff, we do the rapid test for everyone just to make sure that we're still good. Because we interact with
Awesome.
different people, different patients every day. So you'll never know when they're asymptomatic. And we can't really require everyone to do a test before they enter. So yeah, kami
Right,
mismo yung
right.
nag-test.
Sure. Grayman Wolf, pag nawala ang quarantine pa, sure papayat. Feeling ko rin actually. Kasi
Walang pagkain.
walang pagkain.
Walang grocery.
Tama. So, quick recap, no? Quick recap. So, sabi ni Doc, we talk about food. So, you know, I like the saying that says, you know, garbage in, garbage out, right? So, I suppose eating right is the first protection
Yes.
to build up your immune system. What's another thing that could help protect us, Doc?
Regular exercise is one of the things that can
Okay,
really protect
exercise.
Oh, that's another word I don't like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Regular. Ginagawa ba natin lahat yun? Parang hindi, kahit ako hindi ako maka-regular
Masarap
ngayon.
Wait, nasaan yun? Regular, nakalagay dito, Doc, stress management eh.
Yeah. Pwede tayo sa stress management. But briefly on the exercise, it helps also
Okay,
to
go.
like move your
Ah.
lymphatic system. Oh, yan. So there, it helps oxygenate your body. It helps circulate your nutrients, eliminate waste, and it helps with the lymphatic system. So it helps with detoxification as well. Now, the thing
Doc,
with
how
exercise,
long? Kailangan bang like
All
1
day,
hour
every day?
gym workout? Ano ba yan? Ano ba yung, what's a simple one?
Okay, the minimum if you're starting is 150 minutes of cardiovascular exercise a week.
Whoa.
A week,
Oh,
a week.
A week?
Yeah. So
So
that's
that's like
like
a-
30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Okay,
All
so that's
right,
the
there you go.
minimum. Plus weight training exercise because you want to build some muscle. You want to build some mass also to help with your
Yeah.
metabolism. So that's around twice a week. And
Yeah.
then that's the minimum. But of course, if you're coming from a zero workout state, kung ano lang yung kaya mo. If literally you're on the couch like 24 hours a day, you can start with walking or just flapping your
Yeah.
arms, 'di ba?
Alam mo, pinatulan ko yung push-up challenge eh. Yung sa Facebook.
Talaga. Alam niyo,
Mamatay ako sa
100.
push-up challenge yan eh. Yung, hindi naman, 20 lang. 20
Live demo
push-ups
nga,
every
live
day.
demo, live demo
Oh my
nga.
God.
Pero Doc, walang nangyari, Doc eh.
Ano wala?
Ga-
Nangyari.
Ganun pa rin eh. Eh kasi after push-up, doble yung kain, di ba? So wala rin.
Napagod ka kasi. So, of course, so you don't want also to, pag sobra-sobra exercise, your immune system goes down as well because you consume more nutrients. So you have to remember whenever you exercise more, you have to have a healthier diet rich in micronutrients or else your body will not be able to churn out the energy molecules. So yun kasi yung nakakalimutan ng mga tao. They always forget na you need micronutrients, your vitamins and your minerals para makagawa ka ng energy molecule, your ATP molecule. So yes, so that's very important.
Nice. Thank you. Exercise.
Exercise. Next.
I'm getting scared, Joel, because my wife's
Yeah.
listening to this. And
Parang
May
parang
mga
ayoko na
routine
tong
kayo by
show na to. Eh.
tomorrow.
Parang
feeling-
bukas, patay na ako.
patay na tayo bukas. Feeling ko, damo na lang kakain.
By the way, the show is how to survive GCQ, not die from it, okay? So, yeah. Guys, sometimes the truth hurts, di ba? Ika nga.
It does. It really does.
Yes.
It really
Sige.
does.
So, food,
And then,
exercise. Ano next natin, Doc?
sleep. As in,
Okay.
wala.
Yun,
no-
kaya ko yun. Kaya ko yun.
Kaya natin yun. Kaya yun. So
Kaya
sleep
yun.
is very important because it helps your body to recuperate. It helps actually melatonin is actually an immune booster. So you
Nice,
really
okay.
just have to sleep. It regulates your organ systems. The thing is with a lot of people, parang when they wake up, feeling nila pagod pa rin sila because they're not able to get quality sleep. Okay,
What's
that's
quality
the
sleep?
issue. Quality
Doctor,
sleep is
Sometimes I sleep, let's say, I sleep pa rin mga 8 hours. I get 8 hours of sleep. So I think that's that's pretty good.
yeah,
So I sleep at mga 3 or 4 a.m. and then wake up at around 12. And I don't feel so rested. Is there a reason why? Baka you
yes,
can
there is. There actually is. Because in
Ayan.
different schools of thought, like in Chinese medicine, it's you have to be asleep from I think 10 or 11. You have to start sleeping then until around 3 to 4 a.m. because that's the time that some of your organs used for recovery are actually working. Now,
All right. We gotta end the show now.
sleep. It's 10 na. Now, another school of thought is because we have what we call the yung cortisol peaks. So it's the cortisol is your stress hormone. Now it actually has to be it goes up at around 6 to 7 a.m. in the morning and then it slowly tapers down. So dapat gising ka at that time ng mga ganyan. So it depends on your body circadian rhythm kung kailan nagpi-peak. But usually around between 6 to 8 a.m. na mataas siya. So kapag kunwari natulog ka ng 3 and then you're gonna wake up at 12 o'clock, so tulog ka ng peak na yon. So gigising ka, mababa na yung cortisol mo. So talagang you'll feel tired.
Man, I'm so dead. I'm like negative on everything she talked about, bro. I'm like dead.
got a lot of improvement.
I don't know what we got ourselves into tonight. You know, this is the wrong.
Why are you guessing me?
This is a horrible topic tonight. Horrible.
Iba yata yung topic mo dapat, Joel. Iba yung
Oo nga eh. Mali yung title eh. Parang teach yourself.
How to get your wife get what she wants.
Yan. Yun yung mga topic. Hey, Jake, you know what? Guys, I said we appreciate you guys watching. And you know what? We did promise you some prizes. So, you know what? From Doc Candy, because she's so nice to me and to our show, we actually have a special prize from Centro Holistico. Would you guys want that?
Awesome prize.
Yeah.
I think I need this.
If you guys don't want it, we will take it. Don't worry.
Happily take it. We will.
Okay, so let's show the prize for tonight. Yan. All right. Okay, what are we giving away, Jake?
We are giving an IV nutrient therapy. What is that?
We're giving an...
What is that?
Yan yung tamad. Yung pag ayaw mo kumain ng colors of the rainbow, saksak mo na lang.
Saksak mo na sa dugo mo.
Pero isang kulay lang yan, yellow lang. So kakainin mo pa rin yung iba. So guys, this is called the starter pack, okay? So you inject yourself with this. And then after you inject, you still have to eat. No, they'll inject it for you.
Yeah.
Parang mali pa rin eh, right? How do you make this sound right? Parang drugs eh, di ba? Guys, we are PG. All right? It will help you boost. It's a therapy. Yeah.
It's a therapy. It's a supplement. It's a supplement for those who really cannot get in all of the nutrients. But again, baseline, it should be good nutrition. And then this will just add up.
Doc, so after
Okay, guys.
if I take this nutrient therapy, I'll end up looking like the girl in the picture ba? Ganun ba? Magta-transform ba ako?
Nakita mo asawa mo, kakatayin ka na yan, katabi mo na yan eh.
No, but this is good, guys. This is exciting. All right.
What's the question? You know what? We asked Doc Candy to prepare a question. So if you guys were listening through the first 100 slides that we talked about a while ago, so you should be able to get this question. No, 5 slides lang. Go ahead, Doc Candy. What's the giveaway question for tonight?
Yeah, what? How many servings of vegetables do you is ideal to eat every day?
Mm.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's so easy.
Yung
Music,
mga
sir. Music.
mga selective listeners.
Mm. So let me write down that question. How many?
Servings of veg do you need? Ideally, you should eat every day.
We have a while
Okay.
waiting for that. We have a question from Kat.
Mm-hmm.
She says, "Hello, Doc Candy. Question on supplements. One thing I added in my daily intake is zinc, and I realized there are several kinds. I choose zinc picolinate, and then I don't know if I got that right. And only cause I read it online, it's the superior kind. Any advice?"
I always recommend taking different types, different molecules of whatever type of vitamin that you're taking. Basically, because the absorption is enhanced when you take it in different forms. So if you have it in picolinate form, it's fine. I personally like taking it from food. So if you can get zinc from your food, so nuts are a good source of zinc. Oysters is a good source as well. Yeah, just have zinc is actually pretty abundant in other fruits and veg as well. So ako personally, I don't take additional zinc right now because I get it from my food and I get it from a multivitamin. So yeah, so different types of zinc is okay.
Cool. Thanks for that, oh, Kat.
All right, guys. For the guys who are answering on the comments, we will contact you after the show. So please stay tuned on our Facebook page. We'll post all the winners on that page at Overland Kings. So check it out. Also, if you're watching right now, please don't forget to check out Pinoy Prepper Bazaar and also Centro Holistico. Go hit them a like, and they've been so generous to give their time and wisdom. Yan, kasi we're lacking that in this show. So mabuti na lang dumating kayo today, guys.
Yeah. Finally, we have some recent content. Kami, loko.
Di ba? This is intellectual content, di ba? Hindi puro kalokohan
What
lang.
we don't
Okay.
Kay candy lang yun.
No. So, yan. So, I think we do have a winner. So, just stay tuned. Later, we will post it up. All right, Doc. Let's head back to the how to be how to be healthy, how to be. Yeah. So, we're done.
healthier.
We've done,
Food,
man, nakikinig
exercise.
ako, di ba? Doc, meron ako taga-Q sa akin, si Caroline sa tabi ko eh. Parang exam na merong may cheat card. May cue card. Basahin mo to! Basahin
You
mo!
might mess up.
Don't make a fool of yourself. Food, stress, sleep. Oh, di ba?
Okay.
Hanggang
tuloy.
kotse ka lang eh. What's the
Hanggang
model?
kotse lang alam ko.
Ganun.
Alam ko plate number ng kotse ni Doc Candy, weirdly. Joke lang.
I don't even
Yeah.
know the number.
Exactly, di ba? So
Nakakatakot.
weird. I don't memorize a lot of things except for plate numbers and endings. I don't know why.
Guys, so on the weekend,
Diba, Jake?
Joel's actually a professional stalker, so if you need his services,
CI pala. That's part of prepping, okay? Know the cars. Hindi, joke lang.
I
Know the
know,
car, not
I'm
stalking.
and observe your surroundings. That's why you know the plate numbers, diba?
I cannot be a prepper. I'm like the least planning person.
Yeah. Okay. Sige.
Okay,
Doc, saan
ano
tayo?
na? Okay, stress
Saan tayo?
management. Fourth,
Stress
Stress management.
stress management.
The show is stressful now.
Ano tayo? Okay, stress management.
Okay,
Yes. So,
stress management. Go
I'm
ahead.
sure there are a lot of people here na pag nasa-stress, yung laging puyat or basta very stressful situation. I'm sure nung start ng ECQ, ang dami nagkasakit because of stress. Now, the thing with stress is because it creates a lot of hormonal imbalances as well, and then it creates a lot of inflammation. So that's why your immune system goes down. So one of the things that you can do are some of the things that you can do are mind body practices. So what are these? So examples are yoga, meditation, mindfulness, tai chi, qigong, breath regulation, like literally breathing or knowing how to breathe properly can help reduce your stress and reduce your cortisol levels. Another thing that can be done is acupuncture. Like me and Carolyn are acupuncturists, so we make tusok each other on a regular
Ako rin,
regular
tutusok
basis.
rin ako, regular
Ah,
basis.
nadadamay ka.
I
Pero
just
may
have to say,
kasama ka.
acupuncture is amazing.
Yeah. Like a lot of people ask like what are in the needles or what it does exactly na ba't siya relaxing kahit doon sa mga takot sa needles. It's basically the goal is to rebalance the energies in your body because anything can manipulate or anything can create imbalances in your body like bad nutrition, no exercise. If you don't move a lot, your energies can go down, anything at all, stress. So once we put needles in Chinese medicine, it's supposed to rebalance your energies, and one of the side effects is actually it helps you relieve your stress. So there,
Nice.
that's one of the things that you can do. So well, yeah, so stress management is very, very, very important.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Guys, okay pa ba kayo dyan sa mga nanonood, di ba? So, hindi, parang mas na-stress talaga ako sa talk na to eh. Pero, ganun talaga. Stress management. But on a serious note, you know what? I think for me, I have to throw it in. No? I think one of the things that keeps me calm in the morning is spending time with the Lord. Yung spiritual part, kasama rin yun eh, di ba? And, when I start the day right with truth, I start the day right with reading the Bible, it kind of keeps my stress level down, right? Managing our responses, and I think that's a good thing to start with. But those are all practical things that I think are helpful to go through COVID-19 or the new world. A whole new world. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of different people. Yeah, kanya-kanyang choice. Like me personally, when I wake up, I like sitting down, taking a breath, and then just communing with the Lord. And sometimes read the Bible or whatever verse, and just start planning my day based on that, and just thinking positive thoughts. And yeah, it really
I
sets the
like that.
tone. It really sets the tone of your day.
Dok,
Kaya yes, ano yan?
ito yung pinalit ni Caroline sa akin.
Ano ba yan?
So,
Soda water?
soda water na lang kasi wala raw sugar.
Yeah, actually, I drink a lot of ang tawag doon, sparkling water.
I'm not sponsored by Schweppes, okay? But I
Yeah,
take a
but
lot
that's
of
what
this.
you drink. Yeah. And
But you
ako
wouldn't
kombucha.
mind being sponsored.
Schweppes, if you send me a case, I will love you. And so we will put this every day. I drink this every day.
Yeah,
Every day I use Apple. I use a tablet. So, part of
Bibigyan
my
kita ng apple, isang case ng apple. Yun yung mga racket namin eh. Oh, bigyan
Ano,
kita.
Samsung ako, sorry.
They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Miko, sa'yo, meron ka dyan? Pat, meron ba kayong gusto? Hindi naman masama mangarap eh. Grabe kayo, ako Schweppes lang hinihingi ko. Apple gusto nyo. Apple talaga.
Asa na ba yung alak dito?
You never know.
Rin, saka kung ano pa pwedeng mahanap dyan.
Yeah.
That na. Ay, nako. Guys, I hope you guys are having fun, right? With the viewers. We're having fun. I hope you guys are. Teka lang, nandito si Pastor Joby. Okay, Schweppes lang tayo. Schweppes.
Hi to my dad. Thanks for joining us.
Biglang ang bait.
Bilang bait. Pero hi.
Hi po.
Hi po.
Good evening po.
Yeah, okay. It's time for that, bro. It's time to play your sound effects. Yan. Anong sound effects? Yan.
Ano gusto mo?
Yung tahimik lang tayo.
Siya. Tapos bigla.
Yan. Hi po.
Welcome to the show. Alright,
Jake, go ahead. Doc,
Okay.
tapos na ba? Doc, nasaan na tayo? Tapos na tayo sa stress management.
So last, I think I think the fifth one is social relationships. It's
Kala ko
really
distancing eh.
Di, alam nyo guys, ang dami kayang, when we opened the clinic on May 5, and then we thought na wala kami makukuha patients for acupuncture kasi takot yung mga tao magpahawak, di ba? Kasi we have to interact with people. Pero majority of our patients who come in for acupuncture are coming in for anxiety and stress. And it's because like even Filipinos are social beings. Like we like making chika. We like beso-beso. Diba? We like having small groups or even big groups around. So, nung nag-ECQ, when we just couldn't see anyone, it really took a toll on a lot of people, especially the extroverts in the world. Imagine, lalo na yung mga nasa condo, di ba? Swerte natin if we're in a house with a garden so that we can actually go outside. But for people who are cooped out in a condo unit, na mag-isa lang sila, nakakabaliw. Okay, nakaka-stress siya. And this is one of the determinants of health actually, is really social connection, social connectivity. Because like isolation, loneliness can really lower down your immune system and make you more inflamed. So there's
Doc,
actually
I have a question with this. Yung social connections. How is it yung I've heard people talk about if you're in connection with other people, it actually helps us battle COVID because our immune goes up. How does that work? Is there such a thing?
Well, that's what they say. You create herd immunity. I think.
Ano yun? Kailangan
Tama ba?
hingayin mo yung katabi mo, maamoy mo siya, ganun, para may herd immunity.
Yeah. Yung herd immunity kasi, it's parang nakakaloka. So, singkutin mo yung katabi mo, di ba?
Lika, herd immunity! Lika dito!
Parang yung mga lola lang, yung pag humahadik.
Yung gano'n. So when you see herd immunity, when use a vaccine, diba? When majority of the people are vaccine, their immunity is up for that particular type of virus. So kapag similar to this, sinasabi nila na if majority of the people are negative for COVID or is protected from COVID either through a vaccine or a good immune system, like a lot of us will be protected as a people, parang ganyan. So, and in terms naman of like social connectivity, it's really more, endorphins make you happy, and happy people, have lower inflammation in general. So yeah, that's one thing that that we really strive for right now. Like that's why nauso ang Zoom inuman at whatever type of inuman, because people are just really craving for connectivity. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Kahit kami, gano'n, napapadami ng wine kasi, pero iba like, di ba? Oo, ganyan.
Tara, simulan na natin.
Pero iba kasi
That's called after our show. Okay.
Yes.
Off-air show tawag doon.
Off-air. Pero yun, it's really, kahit na magkakakita tayo like on screen, it's different when you're actually with another human being, when you have that connection. Diba? Iba eh. So, kaya dami aurahan. Nagkaka-exchange kayo ng mga hingahan, ganyan. Iba eh. Iba siya. Kaya even like for me personally, nung biglang sinabi na pwede na magkaroon ng at mga 5 people na get together, like small group, talagang
Okay
nagkanaso,
na.
okay guys, let's do this.
Game na. Labas na tayo.
Pwede dito sa bahay, may garden kami, gano'n. Doon tayo sa labas.
See you later, Doc.
Yeah. Sorry, may curfew yung village ko. Alas 8 pa rin eh.
Alas 8 sarado na.
Immune system.
May
We're not
mga
talking
kapitbahay
about
ko eh.
the human.
Yan. Immune
Kapitbahay
system,
ko yung katambayan ko ngayon eh. Mga namin akong friends sa neighbors ko.
You know what, guys? This is a fun conversation, and I'd really love to go for another hour. But I think this is a good way to wrap all of these things up that we've been talking about. And before we do that, 1.5 hours na tayo. So, Doc, mas maganda medyo bitin yung seminar mo, di ba? Para puntahan ka muna sa. So, if you wanna learn more,
Kanya ko.
Diba? Yan yung ano eh. If you want to learn more, check out
My YouTube channel.
Doc Candy at Centro Holistico, right? Don't forget Pinoy Preppers if you want to go. So before, I just want to wrap this whole thing up, no? So guys, tonight, if you joined us to talk about cars, yeah, we just had like 5%. But I think when we were brainstorming with Jake on what we wanted to do for tonight, I think it was important for us to, to be relevant. And being relevant at this time is how do you be ready, right? And part of being ready, not just by being overlanders, is just not your vehicle, your gear. And I'm pretty sure we didn't cover everything, right? There's also a spiritual part. There's also your connection with God. And, at the end of the day, that relationship with God gives us the mindset. Everything starts with the relationship with God, controls your mindset, it affects your feelings, and results to actions. That's really the flow. And if you draw something out from the show, and we're able to encourage you, at the end of the day, it's an overland show, but we're here to try to be as entertaining as possible, but also try to give you as much help and facts as possible. And I hope you also appreciate that it's a different dimension of how our shows usually are just on talks, on gear, on setups, and all that. And at the end of the day, if you leave the show positive and you leave the show with something that you've taken away, whether your stress got higher, with your food got high, food intake got better, or what type of mass you're getting, then me and Jake, we're happy to be able to help you with that on this particular show. So I'll give Miko and Patric last words. What do you want to say to the viewers out there regarding everything that you want to talk about, or you want to plug your show or anything? Go ahead.
Yeah, for any prepper-related concerns, if you just want to ask how to start your journey on prepping, just go over to Pinoy Prepper Bazaar on Facebook. We have different shows. I think we'll have a show this Friday or sometime soon. But wag kayo ma-pressure. Just research, do what is sakto sa lifestyle nyo, sakto sa style nyo. Kung hindi naman kayo medyo hardcore, okay lang yan, huwag kayong ma-stress. Tsaka huwag kayong masyadong kumain ng hindi gulay daw, sabi ni Candy.
Ispray na lang yung Bactaclin sa sarili mo.
Once in a while, that I think it's good.
And kahit na GCQ, please don't let your guard down. Maintain what you've been doing during ECQ pa rin.
We want to see you guys at the next live event. Maybe next time we'll see each other. 4x4 Expo, maybe, whatever.
Yeah.
4x4 Expo, pero 5 tao lang.
So magkikita pa
Tigil
tayo.
5 tapos live stream.
Ano ka?
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Patrick and Miko. So we appreciate it. Doc Candy, any final words or 100 more slides if you want?
Okay. Okay, pag gusto niyo ng 100 more slides, just let me know. Wait, sorry, naghahang yung screen ko. Anyway, there. So basically, just keep yourselves healthy. Like, I agree with what Patrick said kanina na whatever you were doing during the ECQ, continue doing it ngayong GCQ kasi ngayon na ang survivor mode, guys. Wala na tayo sa Pinoy Big Brother. Ano na tayo? Nasa labas na tayo ng mga bahay natin. So you really have to prepare yourselves, wear a mask, eat the right food, sleep, connect with your friends, lessen your stress. If your work is stressing you out, hindi ko alam anong gagawin.
Leave your work.
I wish you could just leave your work, but yeah, that's gonna be more stressful. But yeah, if you guys, I didn't really do a lot on the supplements because supplements talaga are individualized, so it really depends on what you need. So if you guys need anything, if you want to like do a health check, we are actually doing teleconsults in Centro Holistico right now.
Awesome.
Yeah, so send us an email at info@centroholistico.
Oh, Doc Candy.
Wala.
All right. Hindi ko na na-afford yung talent fee niya. So she had to go. Yung ano yun eh, parang yung alam mo yung machine na yung nilalagay mo yung coin, yung pag naubos na, yun.
Time's up.
Time's up, sorry.
Ang ginawa ni Joel eh.
Ano yan? Ano yan?
Free trial yung kinuha mo eh.
Hindi kasi paid subscription.
No, but I think she'll be back.
Hindi ako paid subscription sa sa Centro Holistico. But you know what? I'm gonna get that info. Can you info? How do you contact Centro Holistico? Guys, we'll post it up in a bit. After this, we'll put everything on the comments. But please do check them out. You know, at this time, it's good to support each other's businesses. And yeah, just a short plug. You can check out Overland Kings for all the vehicle preps. You can check out Pinoy Prepper Bazaar for anything for preppers. May mga knives and all that rin, di ba, Miko? Tama ba? That are there. And then for your health, check out Centro Holistico. Yeah. So, Miko, thank you so much. I'm just going to take you offline for a little bit as we wrap up the show. We'll see you in a bit. Yeah?
Bye.
Thank you, Miko. Thank you, Patric. Bye. Ay, ano, Jake?
You know what? I learned so much tonight.
I got tired with that.
Really? Well,
That
was
was
a lot of information, but you know what? I think it's really practical, especially for a time like now. Don't you agree?
yeah. Guys, the comments, si Sir Julius. Piso net. Yeah, naubusan ako ng piso and nag-cut out tuloy.
That was fun.
That was what?
Yeah, wasn't planned at all. But yeah, definitely check out Centro Holistico. They're
Hey,
great.
wait. Guys. But wait, there's more. Parang show lang. Taran! She's back!
Come back.
Died. Whatever. Okay.
Doc Candy,
What's up?
piso net daw eh. Naubusan daw ako ng piso kasi hindi daw naka-paid subscription sa Centro Holistico. So, your time parang ano lang, Zoom call na naputol. Your time's
Oh,
up.
sorry. Biglang naghangin yung laptop ko kaya nasa phone ako ngayon. Sorry.
Yan. Oh, guys, so magdagdag na kayo ng piso dito ha para hindi na maputol si Doc Candy. Yeah. Doc, sorry. Go ahead. Wrap up all the things. You were saying info at something for Centro. Let me just add that in for you. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so if you guys want to do like teleconsults with one of our doctors, you can go to, you can just send us an email at info@centroholisticoph.com. And if you have any questions about our services, what we actually do, our website is www.centroholisticoph.com.
Nice.
There
Teka
you
lang,
go.
let me
Thank
put
you.
it up for you. Tama ba to?
Thank you
Tama
so
ba to?
much. Thanks so much for
Info
being
at
part of
Centro Holistic. Hide, mali spelling na naman eh. Hirap ako nagtatype eh.
Technical difficulties niya yung gabi, nakakaloka.
Medyo. Pero you know, even with all that, I think it was a great info for all of us to be able to learn a few new things, especially with health and eating. No? Kahit narinig ko madalas sa asawa ko yan.
Kaya nakalaga ko na stress sa sa mga tips.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very important. So if you can have like from 0 gulay to 5 servings, edi bongga na yun, di ba?
Yeah,
Tama. Yeah, huwag masyado
Hmm.
lakas. Katabi ko yung asawa ko eh. Baka mamaya pakainin sa akin.
Doc, thank you so much for being a part of this. I learned a lot. I
Me,
think
thank you.
this is something I can definitely apply. I think I'm a high risk person because I have hyperthyroidism. I don't know if that makes me a high risk person.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
So like this immune system stuff will really help me out. And my wife's been listening, so looks like we're eating some gulay and fruits and doing the healthy
Some
stuff.
salad
Salad,
tomorrow.
Yeah. So Doc
thank
Candy
you, guys.
again from the Overland Show, from me and Jake and Caroline. Thank you for accepting our invite. I know it's quite late and it's time for you to sleep.
Thank you for having me. It's been fun.
Yeah, it's fun. We wish we can have you have you again on the show, maybe sometime in the future.
Sure.
Awesome.
Next week.
So text Doc.
Thank you.
Text Doc's Candy. We're gonna
Thanks,
take you
Doc.
off stream. I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, we'll just close the show. Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, Jake, ano na? Mabuti bumalik. Oh, guys, yung piso net, nagbayad ulit ako, kaya bumalik.
Guys, our viewers who are with us now live, thank you for being with us. If you again have more comments or you want to just leave what you guys carry on a daily basis, just so you can also inspire maybe us and others who are watching. Just leave it below. We'd love to hear from you on what you carry, what your mask is. What else do you carry aside from masks? What's your choice of alcohol? Do you go alcohol gel? Do you go alcohol? Do you go spray? Do you go all these different routes? It'd be so nice to hear what you do and how you do it. And it's just so fun to be able to hear your comments and hear your thoughts. And thank you for throwing out the great questions. It was a great show. We have 34 viewers now. Thanks for sticking with us for an hour and 34 minutes so far. So it's been great. And on my end, it's a blessing to have you guys to be able to watch, to be able to have you guys as our viewers. And we look forward to seeing you next week again. Joel, thanks again so much. This is so fun. Jake. It was a fun night.
Hey, Jake, you should plug your show already.
Oh, my show. Well, yeah, guys. So I'm also doing a live show. No, I'm doing a live stream.
That doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound right. I'm doing a live stream very, very soon. Maybe I'll announce it a little bit more formally, but then it's gonna be a pretty fun show. I'll be giving away a lot of great items. It's gonna be more centered about you. It's gonna be about you and what you want to see. It's not gonna be about me and what I'm doing. So I hope you're gonna be take part in that as well. And definitely you'll be seeing stuff online, and I'll be advertising it a little soon. Before you know it, It'll be there.
Guys, for the Overland Show, watch out. So next week, Tuesday, 9 p.m., same time, same place. Watch out for the Overland Show. And we're cooking something up at Overland Kings that might be a little bit different. So stay tuned for that, you know. We're coming up with something this Saturday. So just stay. We're not gonna announce it just yet. So that you stay there, right? We have something special this Saturday online live. And that's probably where we'll give the rest of the prizes that we have tonight, since I think we had so much information from our guests and so much things we didn't have to give so much prizes away, but we still do have prizes to give. So stay tuned at Overland Kings. We have another show this Saturday that'll be quite different. We're trying a new format. Ano, Jake?
I'm really excited for this because we have 28 viewers now, and you guys, for the ones who stayed, you heard it first here. So we're not really going to announce the specific time. Maybe we'll do it a little as the days draw closer. But it's going to be a special event, and you'll hear more details about it soon. But this is something that we've actually been talking about for a few weeks now, and I think Joel and I are really excited to bring this to you. It's going to be a fun show. It's going to be a little different format. But yeah, I'm really excited about that, Joel.
Things that we've talked about the past few weeks. What, Jollibee?
Food. More food.
More food. All right. So, guys, in behalf of Jake and Joel, so once again, thank you for watching the Overland Show. We'll see you next week. We'll play our end credits for you.
From the Overland Show, thank you guys for watching. It's been a pleasure being able to be with you tonight. We'll see you soon. See you next week, and good night.